Little fog, let me in. Welcome back to the channel. Is Negan's introduction the best in the history of The Walking Dead? 121 votes on Fog Entertainment, and 93% voted yes. We did have an option for no. I did say comment below what it is, so we'll get into the comments, we'll get into them. But for me, it's hands down the best introduction in The Walking Dead. And why I think it is hands down the best introduction in The Walking Dead, it was simply the hype. I feel like the whole second half of Season 6 was centred towards it. You knew it was coming. It's one of those introductions that it felt like it was always going to happen when you look at the comics. And also, it's almost like the character almost already existed in the world. You had Primo whipping out the Negan name, and among others of the Saviours. You look at other character introductions, like Rick waking up is pretty iconic, right? But I think Negan stepping out and doing like a 10-minute speech is just topping everything.
Yeah, but Rick waking up, that's not the... Is the Rick introduction not him being sitting in the police car? I'm pretty sure the first scene with Rick is him sitting in a police car with Shane.
Shows you how much I dropped the ball. I fumbled, damn it.
You did fumble. Well, we'll put it this way.
Like Glenn, I mean, you meet him on...
Negan's number one for me because I can't even think of the second best.
Like, I think Glenn's introduction's pretty good.
Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's probably the second one.
No, that's good. I'd say that's up there. In terms of... Oh, God, I'm trying to think in terms of...
Like, the first scene is the introduction, you're right. Obviously, Rick isn't waking up isn't the first introduction. It's the car. I think him and Shane's is pretty deep.
The governor, welcome to Woodbury. But that's not the first time you see him.
Yeah.
Although, like, the introduction doesn't necessarily have to be the first word or the first time. I think the introduction can be the first scene that they're in. But with the Negan scene, it's like one continuous big scene.
Yeah.
Into it, where it's like, I'm just trying to think of other characters that get close to that. I mean, I know you didn't like it, but I mean, I think you could say Abraham's introduction was pretty good with the way it kind of mimicked the comics, but you obviously don't like that. You said it was shit. Well, it's too comic-y, based on a comic, buddy.
But this is comic-y though, Negan's, and I thought it was great.
So I'm trying to think of the second best. I think we could all agree that Negan is number one.
Yeah.
Not the best character by any means, but definitely got the best introduction. I'm trying to think of other characters that have introductions that were great, and I mean, I'm just not really... No, for me, I can't think of any. I mean, people would say Michonne's was pretty good.
Yeah, Michonne's was alright.
You know, it's like she just comes in, saves Andre, and then, you know, that's it. You don't really get to see anything else. You just see some person, a fucking big, like, hood, dark figure, you know, taking off some heads.
But you see, I feel like seeing it even in every other great TV show, which I don't think The Walking Dead is at this point, but like best characters, like their introduction scenes are quite basic most of the time. It's It's like, I think Negan is an exception because he was like made out to be the boogeyman.
I think to have a great introduction, you have to kind of be a great character, and a lot of times when you see characters for the first time, you don't know if they're going to be great or not. So therefore, their introductions don't really stand out. But with Negan,
like,
he was hyped and he was talked about. Oh, I'm Negan. So when
maybe Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad. I think his first scene's pretty great.
Possibly, but when you first see Negan, it's like you knew what you were getting, or you were expecting something big, and I think that gives that the advantage.
No, it absolutely does. But so we're going yes. 7% went no, and did the 7% leave their comments? Henry C says it is no doubt about it. Can't name another character with such impact, so he's not. He's a part of the yes community.
Yeah, he's a part of the 93%ers.
Midnight Black Roses, I prefer his comic entrance, iconic and brutal. I know it's similar, but focusing on just Glenn, in my opinion, is what makes the scene. See, I'd maybe need to read the comics. I've heard the stories and I've seen the pictures. I guess if you've seen the pictures, you've read the comics. Oh!
Well, hold on. Focusing on Glenn is what makes the scene. So in the comics, they just forget everyone else exists.
Yeah, does Negan just cut a 10-minute promo on Glenn's face and crush his skull?
Doesn't that make it better if they don't focus on Glenn, because then it comes as a surprise?
Maybe it's like just Glenn dying was the focus rather than Glenn and Abraham. But again, like Negan's introduction, like for me, I'm just
Abraham not the big?
6.
Abraham's the bigger kill though, isn't it? That's the first one.
Yeah.
Glenn's is more just like an added shock value.
But his is the bigger death. You know what I mean? It's like
Aye, but
he's the bigger character. But yeah, Abraham's the soldier. Abraham is the best soldier that Rick's group has got. People can talk about fucking Daryl.
I don't know. I don't think. I mean, he could have killed fucking pregnant Maggie. I think the first kill is the one that's going to be memorable. It's the one that stands out.
He was never going to kill pregnant Maggie though.
No, he wasn't. But for me, I prefer. I think Abraham's. For me, Glenn's death was just for shock value.
No, I agree.
But at the same time, see if he killed Abraham second, I think Abraham's death would have been shit.
Yeah. But I don't think killing Glenn then Abraham would have worked.
No.
Anyway, Wacko says, he died on another show. You sure he's not a zombie already? Haha. Don't really know what Wacko's on about. What show did he die on?
Dead City? Supernatural?
I know, did he die in Supernatural?
Carry on my wayward son. Supernatural's so overrated, man.
No, it is.
Aye, bit like Fog Entertainment.
See a show that goes 15 seasons, I actually think it can't be good. I think it can't consistently be good.
Nah.
I actually think it is fucking borderline impossible.
I agree.
Because you know what? I mean, name me a show, right, with 10 or more seasons that you would consider great. And The Walking Dead's not there. One's great, not consistently great.
That much.
I mean, you look at... it's not happening for The Walking Dead, guys. Anyway, that is us. I believe we have to rank all the episodes for this season. And then it's on to season 7. Negan is going to shove his Lucille down Rick's throat. Anyway, till next time. Peace.